Hi and welcome to your yoga workout that's going to sculpt the lower body and the core. We will start standing at the top of the mat. Just take a moment to enter your practice, ground down into the feet, pull up on the kneecaps, stand a little taller through the spine. Begin to find Mula Bandha, the root lock. So this is where we lift the pelvic floor, we find our core awareness, as though the space behind the belly button was drawing everything below it in and up. Keep this awareness throughout your practice to get even more. Begin to breathe smoothly in and out through the nose. And now bringing the hands to heart center. As you inhale, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Making your way into the forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows. Just taking a nice stretch to start off the practice. You can sway your body from side to side here. Bend the knees as much as you need to create that contact between the belly and the thighs. Nice. And now bring your fingertips to your shins, and as you inhale, lift the top of the head away from the legs. Press your shoulder blades together, open your heart, look forwards, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down into the legs. Breathing in, rise up to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do that again with the breath. Inhale, take the hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Feel that nice stretch. Inhale, lift the heart, create your flat back. And exhale, fold into the legs once more. Now, inhaling, rise up. Reach into the fingers. Exhale, hands to the heart. Very nice. Adding a little more spice now. As you inhale, bring your hands forward and up. Take a chair position. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out in your chair. Feel the hamstrings fire up. Feel the legs strengthening. Hug your belly towards your spine. And then with your next exhale, fold forward. Breathe into halfway lift. And exhale, fold back down. Breathing in, rise up to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now breathing in, reach the arms out and up as you rise up onto the balls of the feet. You can take your hands down behind you, interlace the fingers, create a back bend here. And then if you can, keeping up on the balls of your feet, keep your heels lifted and sit your way down into a chair pose, keeping that back bend, keeping the belly drawing inwards. Staying up on the balls of the feet as long as you can. Inhale and exhale now. Option to bring the heels down or stay up on the balls of the feet to come into your standing forward fold. Really sculpting, challenging the legs. And again, coming up, if you can, staying up on the balls of the feet. Sit back into your chair pose. Inhale here and exhale, stand up straight once again. Very nice. Hopefully your heart rates come up a little bit. Stay with your breath. Catch your breath here. And ready to move on. Taking the hands out and up, sit down into your chair. Option to keep the heels lifted here again, just for that extra bit of challenge. Inhale. And exhale, swan dive down to your forward fold. And now you can release the heels, plant the hands, and we'll step it all the way back into a high plank position. Finding your high plank, tuck the tailbone, rock forwards and back, beginning to really fire up those core muscles. Spread wide down into the fingers. Pressing down through the palms of the hands, just really stretching and strengthening through the whole body here. Rock back and forth a couple more times. And then from here, bend the elbows, Come down into chaturanga, half push up, and then flip onto the tops of the feet for upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet here, feel that nice stretch down the backs of the legs. Really ready to work the core even more here. Now reaching your right leg high, scoop it forward, curve your upper back, press the mat away, hug your knee towards your nose, and then stretch it back once again. Inhaling, reach the right leg high. Exhale, scoop it forward. 3 more times with your own breath. Reach and in. Reach and in. Reach and in. Hover, keep your knee there, and then tap it over towards your left elbow, creating a twist through the core. Tap your knee to the right side and the left. And again, right, left. And now step that right foot all the way through between the hands. Very nice. Looking forward. As you inhale, rise up to your high crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Find your strength here in the high lunge. See if you can hug your belly in even more. Find a tuck of your tailbone and then straighten out through the back leg. From here, as you inhale, take the hands up and tap your back knee down to the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lift the arms, tap the back knee down without putting any weight in the knee there. Just finding that strength to tap the knee down and up, really toning the lower body. Keep moving with your breath. Another inhale. And exhale back up. Now finding a little more strength in that front leg. Take your gaze ahead of you and then lift lightly off the back foot for a Digasana Warrior 3 position at the top of the mat. Standing on that right leg, feel so strong here. For an extra challenge, keep your hands lifted, or option to bring your fingers down to the mat. We'll come into a Shiva squat, so bending the right knee, bring your left knee behind you, cross it behind you. Inhale, lift up, Warrior 3. Exhale, bend that right knee, tap the left knee behind your calf. Inhale, lift up. One more time, tap the right knee down, and then come up to standing. And plant your left foot down. Just give your legs and your arms a little shake. Well done. That was very challenging. And now we'll take that all on the other side. So taking the hands out and up. Exhale, fold into the legs. Breathe in, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank position. Full breath in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. And upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back to downward dog. Just finding your breath here, stretching out down the backs of the legs. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach the left leg high. Scoop it forward, find that core compression, tuck the knee towards your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop it under. 3 more times with your own breath, keeping that core in tight. Round your back to make space for the knee. And 1 more time. Now keep your left knee lifted in the plank position. Tap your left knee across to your right elbow, then the left. Right, then left. And 1 more time, right, then left. Feel that burn in the core, and then step your left foot forward in between the hands. Take your gaze ahead of you. Feel strong through the back leg, and then rise up to your high crescent lunge. Nice full breath here, sinking into the hips, feeling that stretch through your right hip flexor. Very nice. And now bring your hands to heart center. Just finding your balance here. remembering to modify the practice as you need and take any extra breaks that you need. Now we're going to tap the back knee down as we reach the arms up and then lift up. So really finding that strength in the back leg. Keep your front knee bent, trying to just really isolate this movement in the lower body, moving with your breath. Exhale, lift the arms, lower the back knee. Inhale, lift up. And one more. Lift up. Keep the hands at heart center. Fix your gaze ahead of you. Feel strong through the front foot. And then lightly lift up to your warrior three position. Finding your balance here. Finding that long spine. Maybe pointing the right toes to help find that control. Breathe in. And then exhale, tap the right knee behind the left leg for your Shiva squat. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bring it down. One more time with control. Tap it down. And come up to standing. Very nice. Give your arms and legs a little shake. And we'll come back to our flow, reaching out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, and plant the hands. Step back to your plank position. Take a chaturanga up to upward dog and back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. Sigh the air out through the mouth. And then we'll bring the knees down. And just go for a couple more exercises for the lower body. So now, taking the right knee into the center, take the left leg out behind you to an angle. Point the toes, a little Pilates move here, really strengthen the core. Point your toes out to that angle and then hug it in. So you really want to feel that you're crunching and isolating that side body here. You can even tent the fingers of the left hand, reach and crunch. Reach out and crunch. Keep really feeling the muscles in your side body working, the obliques. And one more time. Very nice. And now, coming to a side plank, walk the feet so they're in a mono ski position. You can have your right hand planting down, or you can make your way down onto your right elbow if that feels better for you. We're going to march the knees in towards the chest, keeping the core hugging in tight. 10 of these. Keep going. Try to move with your breath. If it feels very challenging, just slow it down. One more each leg. Nice. And then bring your left hand into the center. Take the knees, take a child's pose before we do that little sequence on the other side. Take a couple of breaths in your child's pose. I'm just turning around so you can see me. And when you're ready, coming back up to your tabletop position, bring your left knee into the center now. Hands grounding down, nice and balanced into the mat. Hug your belly in towards your spine and reach your right toes back out to a diagonal. Look back towards your right foot. Inhale and exhale, crunch it in, crunch that side body. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, hug it in. A couple more. Keep going. One more time, reach. And then extend that right leg out along the mat and come to your side plank position, up on your left hand or your left elbow. Reach your right arm up, and then we'll walk those knees in, really trying to keep your core hugging in, really working the side body here and the legs. remembering that your core wraps all the way around. It's not just the abs on the front. Keep breathing. One more. And relax, coming into the center. Make your way down into a child's pose. Let the arms come down by your sides, just giving the shoulders a break. Take a couple of nice full breaths. And then making your way up to a high kneeling position. We'll take a camel variation here just to stretch out the front of the body after all that core work that we've been doing. So options here, you can have the toes tucked under or the feet flat, whichever works better for you. Tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes together, keep your hips above your knees, and then taking the hands to the lower back. Look up, curl your chest open towards the sky. Keep looking back as long as that feels okay on your neck. Otherwise, you can keep the chin hugging in and just take the back bend like this. Just make sure you're pressing the hips forward and finding that arch in the upper spine, not just the lower back. If you feel like you're quite deep in the back bend, then you can reach down for your heels as you continue to look back behind you. Breathe into the throat. Keep pressing your hips forward wherever you are in the pose. Another deep breath in. And exhale, bring your hips down. Bring your eyes up last. And just sit in your low kneeling position. Take a few nice deep breaths here. Just feeling any sensation that that back bend created. And then you can make your way down to lying on your back. Sway the knees from side to side. And if it feels good, you can hug the knees all the way into the chest. Remembering this moment, remembering these feelings of accomplishment, the endorphins from exercising your body. Use this moment in your memory to bring you into the next yoga practice or the next workout that you do. And then when you're ready, making your way up sideways to a seated position in the center of your mat. If you would like a longer practice, I will link a suggestion on the screen here for something you might like to do next to stretch it out a little bit after our workout. Otherwise, we'll finish up together. Bring your hands to heart center, bow your head. Thank yourself for practicing yoga today. Thank yourself for this movement, for looking after your body. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you loved this workout. Please check out my other videos and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have the most beautiful day. Bye.